Alright, welcome. In this video we're going to do some unit conversion. So we'll start off by getting the table from the provincial exam that has a bunch of different conversion factors. Imperial and SI, and then in the middle notice it's the combo of the two. And the method we're going to use is called the factor label method. Basically what this is a way to keep track of your units as you multiply and divide to convert. So the first one we're going to do is convert, let's say, 5 yards to inches. So you start off by writing down 5 yards and then you multiply, and you say for every yard you look to your table and you realize there's 36 inches. So the reason it's good to set it up like this is you can notice that the yards cancel out and you're left with inches for units. On the calculator, 5 times 36 is 180. So you get 180 inches in 5 yards. Alright, second one, let's say you're going back the other way and you had inches and you're trying to get to yards. So for example, you want to know how many yards is 58 inches. So again, you go 58 inches and then you multiply, and this time 36 inches goes on the bottom, 1 yard goes on the top because we want the inches to cancel out and be left with yards. So on the calculator, this time we go 58, divide it by 36 because it's in the denominator, and we get an answer of 1.6 and then a bunch of ones. So basically around 1.6 yards is 58 inches. Alright, and now just dealing with SI units, let's say you wanted to know how many centimeters were in 5 feet. So sorry, we're converting between imperial and SI. So in the middle column now, and you see that there's 30.48 centimeters per foot. So again, you multiply 5 by 30.48 and you see that the feet cancel out. And what you're left with is centimeters, and then mount is 152.4. Alright, so another one we could do, it's not on the chart, but let's say you want to know how many seconds old you were if you're 15 years old. So one way you can do this is by setting up a bunch of fractions, and you say 15 years is now every year is 365.25 days, and so on. Hours in a day, minutes in an hour, seconds in a minute. And you can check all your units cancel out. All you're left with is seconds. You grab your calculator, 15, multiply by all the numerators, 365, 24, 60, 60. And you get a very large number. We're going to have to count the digits on that thing. It's something like, let's see, it's 473,364,000 seconds. So you can say about 4.7 times 10 to the, let's see, 8 seconds. Like I said, around 470 million seconds in 15 years. Alright, another common conversion is to convert between speeds. So common one is in the States, we use 50 miles per hour for its speed limit. If you wanted to go to kilometers per hour, we use the conversion there. There's 1.609 approximate kilometers in 50 miles. And you check your units there, you multiply, you get 80.45. The miles cancel out, and you're left with kilometers over hours, which is what we were looking for. It's a good one to remember. About 50 miles an hour is around 80 kilometers an hour. It's about a 5 to 8 ratio. Now, another one we could do is, let's say we had 100 kilometers per hour, and we wanted to turn it to meters per second, which is commonly used in physics problems. So what you need to do is convert the kilometers out into meters. You know, there's 1,000 of them for every kilometer. And then, you know, there's 3,600 seconds in an hour. So this time we'll go 100 times 1,000 and then divide by 3,600 because that's in the denominator. Check what this is on our calculator. So 100 kilometers per hour is approximately 27.7 meters per second. Alright, so hopefully you found this helpful. And like we said, basically the factor label method, this whole thing is essentially you're just keeping track of your units to make sure that you end up with the ones you want. Alright, thanks for watching.